Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we'll be covering probably one of my most underrated units by far. I feel like I didn't really put too much time into her at the beginning because I didn't understand really how to work different units. And she was also my targeted summon, which is sad. And it's because I was like living on Pride when looking at stuff. But we will be covering in this Kloss. By far, probably one of my favorite units in the game. She has helped me do a lot of things, and she's using a lot of different things for me. And also, if you ever play Honkai Star Rail, she reminds me of one like the Bronya, the Void. I can't remember, but either way, that's who she reminds me of, with the whole like cybernetic and like a cyber hacker kind of like deal going on. I can't really recall. I'd have to go look. If you remember in the comment section from Honkai Star Rail, one that Bronya that came out like at the beginning of the cycle, when Zila came out, go ahead and drop that in the comment section. But anyways, back to it. Make sure you leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. There's gonna be plenty more character reviews, and we're just gonna get right to the gusto here. So to start off, she is of the freaking hollow. I don't ever remember the names. I just know it's green. So she's hollow. She's of the hollow affinity, and she is kind of interesting. I really do like her. She has a huge application all throughout everywhere. She's really good in PvE and PvP, and I'll be able to showcase a few things. I saved up enough stamina to be able to show a few things. I've been trying to do that lately, save up some stamina for these, so I'll be able to show some pretty cool stuff. So just get straight to it. She is a debuffer. She drops 3 types of interactions with the enemy unit. We have, for one, she drops speed down, defense down, and turn meter push. That is by far awesome, and it's more like turn meter still. She is amazing. You don't want to lose out on not building her. She is necessary for a lot of different things. She also helps, again, in PvP. PvP, she's freaking insane. So don't miss out on this. And there's different options of shells. We're going to get to that, but this is just who I use now. But we're going to get straight to the modules. Module-wise, it depends on your setup, but most people still do the Swift Rush Time Weave build. And, of course, when you get into the Inferno stages, you want to also go for the 3rd speed set. With her, you have a lot of different usages, a lot of different applications. We're going to be bouncing back and forth between modules and shells at some point, because I want to be able to break it down and show what you want to use depending on what you have, and to make good usage of what kind of things you want to do. So you always kind of want to have the option of running Swift Rush, Time Weave, Swift Smite. Try to keep that as your basis of, getting stuff done on here. I can probably change this now, because I'm pretty sure I have an extra piece elsewhere around here that's like really good. I don't know where it's at, but it's okay. Anyways, you don't want to miss out on all this, on all the stats. You want to make sure you're up. Try to make sure that you're up all the time with all of everything that you need when it comes down to your speed. You want her to be fast. You also want her effect accuracy up. So you want to run 3 effect accuracy on the sides. Make sure you have that. And of course, you want to make sure you have your 12-piece Swift Rush. I will be changing this down. That's ridiculous. I shouldn't have that much. You just want to make sure that that's leveled out, and that's where you needed to be as far as like her speed and her effect accuracy. Then after that, you can focus on whatever else you want. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out on anything else that you need, because it's not made for you to do that. You need to be landing debuffs and be fast as hell with this girl here. So that's really it for that portion. So her skills. Now, skills, it is up to you. I did lean on the community of this one for skills, and it was for starters, most of your SSR units, especially these, their speed is in their skill 1. max out skill 1. Not max it out, but bring it up to level 4. Level 4, get your 15 speed off of that. You're going to need it. This is also a unit you want to get the level 50. You want to get that, what starts off at 40, so you go up to 45. So you're losing as 10, and then that's 15 here. That's 25 speed that you're missing right there. Level that up. You need it. I promise you, it's going to be worth it. So her level 1, or her skill 1, which is pretty standard. It makes it to where she lands a she has a 70% chance to land the hacking progress, and then once it's hacked in, once she hits them enough, it makes it to where they reduce damage dealt and have damage taken. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. You know, you wanna be able to. She's good. Like I'm telling you, it's probably like she's awesome. She makes it to where she pretty much makes it to where you get like extra damage values all throughout the fight with her around, which is very helpful in crunch situations. With her attack where I have her at, she normally can finish stuff off if it's like by a sliver, you know, like if my DPS dies or for whatever the reason is. Now here, her skill 2, nobody level 1 is good enough. You don't really need all the extra stuff. Increase the inflict and hack in progress by more. Nothing here. Now increase the term is still to 80%. That is big. But it's okay because you're also going off of how high her effect accuracy is to be able to do that turn meter still. So it's okay. Now, if you want to get that extra, 20% effect accuracy, you're more than welcome to go ahead and max that out. But over 200% effect accuracy is good enough. And this works, you know, and all this extra stuff. I mean, it's not necessary because your effect accuracy is doing most of the work here. You can do it if need be, if you need to get these extra stats because you're missing it elsewhere on gear. But it should be easier just like make that up with gear versus having to spend your lattices here. There's other things to spend your lattice on, but this is the famous turn meter push here, or turn meter steal. It is amazing. It is amazing. I love it. She definitely does some damage, and I personally like. I love the interaction that I have with her and another unit, and as Mio. Them both together is crazy because she'll drop the skill. She'll drop skill 3, lower defense. Mio comes in, pushes everybody, and then next thing you know, your DPS is coming to drop some bombs, and their speed is now slowed down by Kloss here. So now everybody else gets a whole nother turn before your enemy gets a turn. So it's pretty nuts on the interaction between them both. But here we go. Now the last one, skill 3. This is the big daddy of them all, debuffers. We get so much, and this so does the whole hacking progress, hacking in. Has all the same stuff as skill 1 and skill 2, but we have the defense down. Defense reduced by 60%. Crazy. And then reduced speed by 30%. Again, crazy. Really, really good. I will showcase a couple things with her within this. I'll do like a few PvE things, and then probably go redeem one PvP ticket to just to show. But yeah, this is really it. You know, you only come up here because you want to do the increase the chance of inflicting defense down, speed down, and hacking progress to 100%. Big time here. Now, don't get me wrong. You can have this effect accuracy up too, but effect accuracy up, and on top of this, you're making it where you're definitely dropping bombs. PvP, nobody's stopping this unless they have bulwark on. I mean, that's the only way they're getting out of it. So outside of that, now we are sitting at our shells. Plenty of options. I really recommend putting this over to HP. I mean, defense is the best I could roll here, and I didn't want to waste too much time here because this is the most important thing. Her speed needs to be up. This girl needs to be fast, And of course, this, I want this to be gaze. I'm gonna eventually get there. I didn't move it too much, but I mean, she hits like a truck sometimes. Like towards the end, she's able to like zap the hell out of people sometimes and make stuff happen. Now, here's the other thing that we're gonna cover right here. This is like super important. You can have her on a lot of different things. A lot of people do at the beginning. You can have her on Gigabyte on Swift Rush Time Weave. That's really good, and this also helps with her cooldowns to reduce the cooldowns and make it a lot easier for her to cycle in and do some damage as far as like hurt the team, as far as having her with Gigabyte. And she'll have so much stuff. This is like a god tier roll here. Okay, god dog it, I took it off. Anyways, you want to make sure that you have decent shell options. Gigabyte's really good, helps it to where she can keep on recycling everything she needs there. And I gotta find her. Damn, there it is. So the other option that you have is most definitely Codex of Magic. Now, Codex of Magic, you want the one that has the Swift Smite because you get the effect accuracy, the extra 20% here. Now, if you can't get that, it is still okay to have this. You just got to put Swift Raid, but you have to have the main stat of effect accuracy. That's going to help you out big time, and it's also going to make it to where she's going to use her skill 3 twice, which is really good, especially for like Rengokutsu. That's a really good, it's a really good mix there, and it works. Dark Moon is awesome because Dark Moon extends the debuffs by an extra turn, and then increases the owner Animus effect accuracy by 50% in the current turn. Really good, really good. Makes it to where extra chances to land them debuffs. So that means like your effect accuracy is like almost 300%, which is really, really, really good. It's awesome. Yeah, you won't be sad about it. I'm telling you. We're gonna get straight to the, I guess, the PvE portion. I guess the parts that would really matter. I actually have a one. What is it? I don't even know if it's still one shot no more. I don't think it is. NicoNana. I don't think she can still. The crew can still one shot anymore. They might be able to. I mean, they might. Who knows? Let's see. Are you still built the way you're supposed to be built? I don't think they'll still like land it the way they need to. Nonetheless, let's see. I could probably take this off. I wonder that I even have a an attack bonus. Yeah, I do. It's probably not gonna go. It's probably not gonna go. But she I mean, she has her own little thing where she does, so she lands that, and then that happens, and then Dinah does what she's supposed to do. Yeah, see, that should have been more. So as you can tell, we really mainly used our girl just to land the debuffs to where everything can go accordingly. But there it is. There you go. That's pretty much her application there. She really just lands the defense down. Rengoku is a really good, really good thing to show for this. I want to see, is this still Lilium there? I'm gonna go ahead and switch that back because I feel like that was improper big time. But for the most part, you really only like targeting the fact that you like here's a good example. This is just easier to show. So here we go. So Dark Moon's there. All right, so normally a run with that happening, with her landing her debuffs, lets Rengoku happen the way it should. And it can go either way. Like there's a lot of times where it can like not go well. But as far as Rengoku goes, like as you can tell, everything's gonna go well for now. But you want Kloss to be able to land these hacking in progress and everything else. You want everything to land the way it needs to be landed, because it's the only way it's going to go right. Like, I can't stand when that happens. Oh, what I mean is like, when you need Yelly to land her hits, she just falls flat. It makes you mad. But she's done. So that's pretty much it as far as like her landing her stuff. And then the last portion is the PvP portion. Let's go to Arena Realm. And I do heavily apologize for how long this video is. It's just trying to make sure I cover everything and not miss anything. Okay. So try to make it where we also don't punish ourselves here and like make any bad moves either. Because I want to show what's going on, you know. This can be bad. That can be bad. So we got Kloss here. Okay, we got everybody here. All right, so I'll slow it down. 2 times. All right, so that's going to happen. Kloss is going to do her deal where she's going to drop her defense down. And then the turn meter push is going to happen right here. And turn meter still. Boom. And then, of course, they're going to push themselves up. And all that's going to happen. And then, of course, Yelly should take out most of them. Boom. And that's the application of having Kloss in your lineup. She will most definitely drop defense down, speed down, and then of course turn me to push. All that happens, it just makes it to where everything just funnels to where it just doesn't work out for your opponent at all. I'm telling you, you will not regret Kloss being on your team. She is best girl in my opinion when it comes down to sidekicking with Mio. Her and Mio, it is just disgusting. I'm telling you, you won't regret having them girls with you. And that's really all I have. Thank you for watching the video. I'm sorry that it lasted for too long. Just trying to make sure I cover everything and not miss anything as well. So y'all take it easy. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and of course check out other videos when it comes down to breakdowns of different characters and why you should build them and what you should have on them. So thank y'all so much. Y'all take it easy. Peace.